so today's something a little bit different. I've been thinking about this little project for a long time. Tour packs are expensive. I don't need color match pack. I just need somewhere where I can haul other stuff that, you know, when the saddlebags are full, a little bit of extra space. So what I did is I went to Harbor Freight. I purchased this Apache 4800. The 5800 has like a roller case on it, which I didn't think would work good for my application because it's going to be bolted to this. So this was purchased on Amazon. I'll link the seller in the description. It's just a Tourpak mount. This has the latches already on it. So this was my idea, the poor man's Tourpak. So let's take a look at the Apache. Let's see what's got inside. So it's got a bunch of foam padding. So most of this will probably come out. One thin layer, we'll probably use this on the bottom. Or maybe even this one on the bottom. And these has got the, where you can tear these and make your own fitting stuff. And there. These are a copy of a Pelican case. Obviously, we all know that. What my plan is we're going to flip this upside down. And we're going to mount this. Put this backwards because I have a backrest. So, but if we look at this, it's almost perfectly fits inside these little spots here. It doesn't obviously sit flush because of these little supports in here. I'm gonna drill holes in this case, silicone them, whatever. So then this can be mounted on here permanently. And what I'll do is on the inside, most tour packs have a reinforcement plate on the inside just to help it stay a little bit sturdier so the pack doesn't get damaged if there's a bunch of weight in it. I had this lying around. This is a piece of stainless steel, probably maybe a 16th thick, maybe less. But stainless steel is pretty hard to work with. But this is almost the perfect size for what we need. Perfect. So what I'll do next is I'll take a marker, mark this, get this cut, mark these holes, drill holes, and we just need to drill 4 holes. We don't need to slot it or anything because this is already slotted. So if we want to move it back or forth, but we will test fit it to the bike first. We'll see how it fits and see if we need to move it forward so the pack can open all the way against the backrest and mount it on here. This will be the support for the inside so they can be sandwiched together. And I also have riv nuts that I was planning on putting in here. I know they're going to stick up probably about that far when those riv nuts are mounted. So that's why I was debating on if I put this in there, if that'll help protect the stuff that's in there from the riv nuts. It should. This is pretty supportive. I don't think anything, it might eventually wear out in the future because of the riv nuts if stuff's moving around in here. But this is all an experiment. It's all trying. Let's get started with the poor man's Tourpak. I got all the foam out of here. I'm going to get this marked and cut, and then we'll go on to the next step. We'll drill the holes in the bag, we'll mark it, and get it all done. Alright, so I got this cut to how I wanted it, and just cleaned up the surface a little bit, smoothed up the edges so there's no sharp edges. So there we go. Now it's sitting on there. Now we have a reinforcement for the inside of the pack. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna mark the entire oblong area so I can choose where I want to put my holes. Pardon the neighbor's dog barking. Alright, so there we have our marks where we're going to be. And when we drill this pack, what we'll do is we'll measure from here to here, center to center, and then here, center to center. So they'll be spaced equally, so we do have that movement if we want to, if we need to move it a little bit. One thing I do want to mention, be aware that this is from Amazon. I'm not trying to slight Amazon or whatever, but sometimes the quality isn't the best.
It comes from China, that's why.
And you can see that these are, like, I just loosened it up a little bit because this should be tight. What I would recommend doing if you buy one of these, pull these little bolts out, put some thread locker in there, get them just tight enough with this wave spring so they stay tight, but they're not coming loose either. I hate to be riding down the road and then these come loose and this thing goes flying off the bike. So just something to think about. Like this one's tight. And see, this one, there's a little bit of resistance to it, but it's tight. This one is not tight at all. Make sure it's going to be safe for when riding, especially if you have people behind you. You don't want this pack falling off and hitting the people behind you. Since stainless steel is so hard to work with, I'm going to spare you the torture of me drilling these, and then we'll get the pack drilled, and then we'll get everything mounted. Alright, so I showed you the picture of it test fitted on the bike. So turning it around so the hinge side was against the seat just won't work. It would push this, you know, out to about here roughly. With it flipped so the opening part opens this way against the backrest, we have plenty of room to mount it. So what I did is I centered this on here where my marks were, my rough marks. I just scribed a little mark so I could know where I needed it. Spaced this properly, and then just took a punch. We're gonna put this type of punch, the style that click. All I did is make my marks in here. So now I'm going to drill these, and then we can figure out where we need this on here. Because this moved and it's not centered on here, our holes will probably end up being up in here and right in here. So we'll get this all adjusted now. Alright, so the hole's drilled. Alright, so we'll get this plate drilled. We'll get this mounted. Okay, so I got the holes drilled for the size that I wanted. I'm going with these 5/16 by 18 rib knots. So I made the holes 3/8 for a little bit of adjustment. Got the roughly 7/16 holes drilled in this plate. So then we're gonna put these rib nuts in there and rivet them in there. There we have it. There's the rib nut set in there. Now yes, these do stick up pretty tall, but that's what we got. Alright, so there it is. Rib nuts installed. Now that'll sit flush on the inside. Just like that. Alright, so there it is. We'll put some washers, and I'm not a fan of lock washers. I'll probably end up putting some Loctite on these into those rib nuts. I'll show you this mounted on the bike. I'm gonna get this all tightened up. Alright, so everything's all mounted. You can see the rib nuts in there. Got that foam in there. And that's what it looks like on the bottom. did tighten this one up. Not quite as tight as this one, but alright. So I got a few things I'll try fitting in here so you guys can see if it'll benefit you on your bike or not. I got a half helmet and some gear I'll try throwing in there. See if it benefits you, because this obviously isn't as thick. This might be the thickness of like a razor pack. Alright, so I tossed just a few random things in here. Camera gear, pair of gloves, another pair of gloves, BDC, and a helmet. Foam does a real good job here. If you take the foam off, this helmet will fit, but you can close it, but it's pushing down on that foam on that helmet. And we could add the foam back in here if we wanted, help protect this helmet. I think it might be too thick then. Otherwise, this is a decent amount of stuff that I, would help make some room for me. Say put my rain gear or even a jacket in here, like my Viking Cycles jacket, and put in here. And then close this up. So one thing I did note, you can put this on with this back. It's just easier if you pull this forward, set those on there, tighten that down, and this close. Perfect. Nice little extra bit of storage for total. I think it cost me like 104 bucks for the mount, this, and some of the hardware I had laying around. Not 1100 for a color match tour pack. I don't really care enough. I would love to have one, but I'm not paying $1,100 or even in the Advan Black cost for a tour pack right now. Poor man's tour pack. I think it'll work perfect for me. Don't need it that often, but if I do need it. Thanks for watching, guys. Might have more stuff like this in the future, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.